lunatics. I know that mainstream media won't say that. They have to say he said, she said, they're all even. They're not even. There's a guy named Paul Gosar who is a United States congressman from Arizona. He just said to Vice News that he thinks Charlottesville was a false flag operation funded by George Soros. Then he pointed out George Soros is Jewish. And then he said, oh, he collaborated with the Nazis. That's insane. George Soros' family was haunted by the Nazis in Hungary. Yes, they are Jewish. They had to go to and file with the Jewish registry and survive the Holocaust. These people have no bounds, man. There is no bottom to that barrel. So, I mean, there's two parts of this. One is, what a loathsome, horrible, libelous thing to say about someone who survived the Holocaust. Secondly, and to say that he is doing false flag operations with neo-Nazis today, he's such a bad guy. Paul Gosar is his name, and he's a U.S. congressman. That's insane. That's the second part. Yeah, it's a bad thing, but beyond being a bad thing, it is only a lunatic would think that. And unfortunately, the Republican Party is filled with lunatics. So you think it's an accident Donald Trump is their leader? No, they had 17 choices, and Republican voters actively picked the most insane one. And they do it over and over again. So no, they don't represent the majority of the country. Right now, Donald Trump is polling at around 35%. So about a third of the country likes him. And yes, half of them like him for different reasons. But unfortunately, there is a significant percentage of right-wingers in this country who have just lost their frickin' minds. So they think, nope, everything is Soros. And by the way, there's a reason why they think that. Because their funders fund everything. So everything for the Republican Party is their rich donors. So they fund Rush Limbaugh's show. They fund Murdoch loses $50 million a year every year on the New York Post. He makes money on Fox News, but he loses money on Fox News. The Mellencamp family in Pittsburgh lost money on their newspapers, but they did it for propaganda. They don't believe in science. They don't believe in journalism. They don't believe in professors. They don't believe in anything that brings you facts and truth. They believe in propaganda, and they've gotten themselves to believe insane things. So, and they keep agitating against Soros. And so, look, I don't know that I've never met George Soros, despite all the insanity on the internet and their ridiculous rumors. We're never taking a dime from the guy. So I got no dog in that fight, except for the fact of it's not true. And these people are lunatics, and it's no longer just some fringe element and a troll on Twitter or whatever. It's U.S. Congress people. It's the President of the United States. So these parties are not even. The Democratic Party has a billion problems, and I talk about it all the time. And I got no love for them. But the Republican Party, unfortunately, this day is filled with the Paul Gosars who are just not fit. I mean, I don't know that they're fit for walking around the streets, let alone being in the U.S. Congress. If I had a lunatic like that working for me, I'd get him out of the building as quickly as possible. But I don't know how many dozens of them there are inside our House of Representatives and our Senate, and they go around masquerading as legitimate people. And by the way, the press treats them as such. Oh, the esteemed Republican Party. False flag operation funded by Soros. These people are insane.